2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming up next, the Trailblazers taking on the Spurs. The Portland Trailblazers. Tonight is a tough task, but in front of a raucous home crowd cheering them on, anything can happen. Spurs, Blazers. Up next on 2K Sports. Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports for the NBA. We're all dressed up and ready to go. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And joining us courtside, reporter David Aldridge. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Gonzalez in at shooting guard. And for Portland, at the guard positions, Henderson and Sharp. Then it's Neely. Then there's Markkanen. And it's Robinson Earl in at the power forward. Well, it's New Year's Eve, Greg. Do you still stay up for the countdown?
Well, I try. It gets harder every year, but we're still hanging in, bringing in the new year. I'm not quite the night owl like you are, my friend.
Now here's Henderson. Over Mitchell. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Outside, Gonzalez. Back to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Here's Henderson. Last game we saw him score 13. Pass to Robinson Earl. Mitchell against Henderson. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Gonzalez. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Henderson against Mitchell. Henderson, no good.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Passes it to Mitchell. Excellent defense there from Henderson. Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to San Antonio. Pass to Neely. Here's Robinson Earl. Henderson looking it over. Clock is at 3. Here's Neely. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. To the inside. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Three-pointer, Markkanen. Rebounded by the Spurs. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, your second unit, those reserves, they can swing a game.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Hey, GA, you went to back-to-back conference finals with Portland. What's it like playing here?
I mean, this building is as loud as any in the NBA. The fans are tremendous, very loyal. I really enjoyed my time here in Rip City.
A moment now to check out some numbers for Victor Wembanyama. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
God, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. And there's the pass to Wembanyama. Pass to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Sohan. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it. Here's Gonzalez. Outside for Wembanyama. Count that one.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's Sharp. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Spurs leading by 6. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Trailblazers. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Mitchell.
Hey, Richard, as a former Spur, what strikes you most about the character of the franchise?
Well, there's a stability there in San Antonio that you don't find in other teams. That's part of the reason why I didn't fit in well. As a player or a fan, you can have the confidence that this organization has a solid plan.
First one falls for him. He doesn't get the second one. When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
Man, it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
It's blocked, and they're able to recover. Down he goes. Nice one there from Neely. San Antonio leading by 5. Mitchell left side. With the shot. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And stolen by Wembanyama. Basket counts.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Passes it to Robinson Earl. Henderson for 3. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
And he's good on the first of 3. And he's good on the second. And he makes all 3.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Spurs leading by 4. Pass to Gonzalez. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Shaden Sharp picks one up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Trail
Time
Blazers
called here. The
timeout.
Blazers decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's Gonzalez. Hits it from three-point range. Gonzalez has got 7 points.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a three like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
Here's Sharp. Scoreless thus far. Now Henderson. Count the basket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
So it's the Spurs now. Portland making their last shot. There's the pass to Sohan. 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. Rebound by Neely. Neely's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Now, here's Sharp. He's coming off a 34-point game against San Antonio. Markkanen can't get it to go. San Antonio leading by 7. Down low. Another shot, and the layup is good. Gonzalez has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Pass to Neely. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Henderson inside the three-point line. And a little luck that time, but it drops. He's got 10.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Wembanyama passes to Gonzalez. Here's Sohan. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
And look at what they did in the 4th quarter. Just totally out of sync and lacking in intensity. And that turned into that huge comeback.
Now here's Henderson. 10 points for him. Shoots over Gonzalez. Henderson, no good.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Gonzalez, that's good.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Now, here's Sharp. To the right side. Up top, Henderson. Over Collier. And that one's good by Henderson. Henderson's got 12 in the game.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
This is it to Gonzalez. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Neely. Here's Robinson Earl. Henderson outside. Here's Neely. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's Sohan. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
The Spurs shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And you really got to give them a ton of credit for what they've done at the free throw line this season. How about 82% as a unit?
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jeremiah Robinson Earl. Kisper comes in for Markkanen, and Lillard subbed in for Sharp. Trailblazers trail by 14. Lillard outside. Doesn't go for him.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
The pass to Vassell. It doesn't go for him. Excellent defense there from Henderson. Now, here's Lillard. He's covered closely. Fires the three. Vassell grabs the board.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play. He does it without fouling.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Now, here's Lillard. 14 points from him the last game against San Antonio.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assist.
Josh Christopher, he's checked in for Henderson. Looney's checked in for San Antonio. Here's Dick. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Portland. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Pass to Christopher. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Oh, give credit to Lillard there. Outstanding work of recognizing the defense over committing.
Wembanyama outside. Dick with it. Still scoreless. Pass to Wembanyama. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Collier. Steps back and trains the jump shot. And the Spurs lead by 16.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Christopher. He's coming off a 16-point game against San Antonio. And Portland with another turnover here. San Antonio leading by 16. Pass to Wembanyama. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wembanyama has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Collier covered by Lillard. Here's Collier, and the layup's good off the glass. He has 6.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so it's San Antonio controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. And thanks to their outstanding defense, the impact Damian Lillard has had on this game has been minimal. Back right after this. And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Kispert is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then it's Neely. And it's Christopher in at the shooting guard position. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Inside, Here's Gafford, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, you look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Gafford. Robinson Earls checked in for Portland. Shaedon Sharpe comes in for Lillard. Gafford cans them both. Now, here's Mitchell. Now the pass to Dick. Now, here's Hart. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Dick. 5 on the clock. Over Sharpe. Dick can't get it to go. Trailblazers trail by 18. And it's Kispert in the corner. Connects from three-point range. Kispert's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Mitchell passes to Wembanyama. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And it's Hart penetrating to the left side wing. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Robinson Earl, the pass to Sharpe. And again, it's Portland with the 3.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
San Antonio leading by 14. Here's Dick. Hasn't made one yet. Hart. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Robinson Earl. Defended by Looney. Robinson Earl. Good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's guarded closely. Passes to Looney. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in. And the Spurs lead by 17.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here's Kispert. That shot off. Some solid defense from Hart.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
The contest and the rebound, folks. That is how you defend.
Pass to Christopher. And here is Kispert. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Now, here's Sharpe. And another 3 for Portland.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Spurs leading by 14. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
A different look now for Portland. Markkanen comes in for Daniel Gafford. And Henderson subbed in for Corey Kispert. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the pass to Mitchell. Lays it up off the glass. Mitchell's got his second basket of the game. Trailblazers trail by 16. Now Henderson. 12 points for him. Throws it up high. The alley-oop layup. Very well done.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama has this uncanny combination of size and skill. He says most bigs play basketball because they're tall. I started playing before I knew I would be this height. Since I was 5 or 6 years old, I always had a ball. I was built for this, I guess. All of what happens to me, I expected for myself. Kevin?
Yeah, a long road, D.A. Thank you.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Pass to Sohan. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Personal foul.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
The Spurs shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here. Gonzalez, he's checked in for Josh Hart.
For one.
And Portland has possession. Down by 15. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. They start a long road journey there. That'll be the first of a 7-game road trip. Here's Christopher. And the rejection by Wembanyama. San Antonio leading by 13. To the middle. Here's Mitchell. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Henderson outside. Passes it to Christopher. Into the lane. Pass to Sharp. Clock at 6. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power. Hammering down
the two-hand slam. Now a timeout called by Portland.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure Coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
And taking a look here at some stats for Wembanyama. His last 10 games have been exceptional. He's averaged 38 points, 17 rebounds, and over 3.5 blocks. And he does so much for this team, but it starts with the way he leads the offense.
And he's willing to take on the scoring load. And look, he is more than capable of delivering.
Christopher, the pass to Henderson. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
The Spurs have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Neely's checked in. And so here's Portland. It's an 18-point game. Sharp, the pass to Christopher. Here's Robinson Earl. He's got 8. To the paint. Shot from the low block. And it's in off the backboard. Neely's got 6.
Oh, just a beautiful textbook bounce pass. You love to see it.
The pass to Wembanyama.
Screen coming.
6 to shoot. Here's Sohan. A second chance effort and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Scoot Henderson.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Spurs shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And the first one drops.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Lillard's checked in for the Trailblazers. And both free throws good for Wembanyama. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 18. That's tipped. It's stolen by Gonzalez. To the inside, Wembanyama. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Wembanyama has got 6 here in this quarter. Henderson against Gonzalez. It's stolen by Gonzalez. Pass to Collier. Lets it go from 11, and it's Portland with the rebound. Neely's got 7 rebounds in the game. Robinson Earl, the pass to Sharp. That's a 2 from Lillard. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Passes it to Collier. Here's Sohan. The pass to Collier. Clock at 4. Shoots over Lillard. Offensive rebound. Launches a 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Robinson Earl, the pass to Lillard. Inside to stop the run. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for 2, Jeremiah Robinson Earl.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
San Antonio making a switch here. Vassell's checked in. Both good from the line that time. Here are the Spurs with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. For 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Neely, the pass to Lillard. Takes it off the glass.
And there's an edge to Lillard's game. He's fearless, and you can see it when he's finishing in traffic.
Pass to Vassell. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. To the middle. And Damian Lillard with the bucket. On the answers by Henderson. Lillard's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Sohan. 10 points for him. And that one, good. Sohan's got 12.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Collier, the putback.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Pass to Henderson. Now, here's Lillard, guarded closely. He lobs it up.
Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in. The circus move.
So smooth. Wembanyama outside. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. A nice shot by Sohan. He's got 14.
He's looking much more confident here in the second quarter as far as his scoring goes.
Lillard, the pass to Henderson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And he needs to get back to what he was doing in that first quarter when he was in attack mode, drawing fouls and getting to the line.
He's had 5 chances at the line, gone 4 for 5.
Oh, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So for the Trailblazers, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. And Kispert subbed in for Sharp. Both free throws good from Henderson. Spurs leading by 22. Pass to Count. Back to Vassell. Over Henderson. Vassell, no good. And it's Henderson with the ball for Portland. Here's Neely. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Takes it inside. Dick can't get it to go.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Putting that 6'10 wingspan to use, Vassell comes away with the rejection.
Wembanyama with it. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Just 5 to shoot. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's San Antonio closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Pop, what did you think of the pace of your team in the first half?
Well, we've upped the pace. It's what we need to do because we're not as good a defensive team as we used to be, so something's got to give somewhere.
Pop, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. San Antonio did not hesitate to set the pace. You could see the daggers in their eyes as they went on a 10-4 run to start things off. They delivered a real beatdown in the first quarter, ending with a whopping lead. Second quarter, tit for tat, as they say, as they traded buckets evenly, but it was clear they weren't going to give up any ground, able to close out the half still in blowout territory. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
Well, if you're wondering why this game is a blowout, let me tell you why. They cashed in on second chance opportunities. They followed their shots and kept after it. They were unwilling to let possessions die.
Looking at Portland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Definitely they need to get out on the three-point shooters and contest. The deep ball is killing them. This is what happens when another team identifies your weakness. It just keeps hammering on it.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Spurs leading by 20. On the floor for San Antonio, Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Gonzalez in at the 2. There's the pass to Wembanyama. Good work there as it goes. Wembanyama has got the first basket of the second half. That one for San Antonio. Henderson outside. Back to Markkanen. 4 on the shot clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Henderson, no good. San Antonio's gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. And that one, good.
Number 73.
He's got 11.
Assisted.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
I agree with this. Try to jump on him, dictate the tempo, and seize the moment.
Good on the shot.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
Pass to Wembanyama. And he's going up for the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
You've got to be on exactly the same page to connect on that long of an alley-oop.
And even then, it's a tough play. And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time.
Davion Mitchell.
That's his third foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. For 3, Henderson. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
It's deflected.
And how about Markkanen using his size and reach on defense? Great timing in terms of being able to get up and block shots.
And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Here's what Portland has lined up on their schedule. On Monday, they'll head out on the road to face the Kings in Sacramento. Then on Wednesday, they'll be playing the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best. But if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Pass to Wembanyama. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Doesn't go that time.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Markkanen passes to Robinson Earl. Now, here's Sharp. He's guarded closely. That shot misses. Passes it to Gonzalez. Wembanyama trying to free himself up. Gonzalez, that's good. Gonzalez has got 20 points.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Here's Sharp. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. Well, the NBA is investing in Africa with the Basketball Africa League. Deputy Commissioner Mark Tatum said right now in Africa, sports is viewed only as competition, not as a business. What we're trying to demonstrate is that if you invest in sports with the young, fast-growing population in Africa, there is a huge opportunity for high returns. Kevin?
That looks, DA, like a win-win, and we thank you for your report. Mitchell passes to Wembanyama. Here's Sohan to the left wing. Now the pass to Gonzalez. Spurs passing it around. Mitchell against Henderson. And it's Mitchell missing. Trailblazers trail by 21. And here's Henderson. 19 points in the game. Well, you know your low post players are going to take a lot of trips to the foul line. So it helps to have big men who can train free throws like this group can. Victor Wembanyama is second.
And a lot of these big men take the confidence they have in the paint straight to the free throw line with them. I mean, that makes them very hard to handle.
Yeah, because you know if you're spending the majority of your time in the paint, you're going to get to the line a lot. So it serves you well to hit your free throws.
Josh Christopher, he's checked in for Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. Both free throws good from Henderson. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Over to the left wing. Here's Neely. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Remains Portland ball.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for the Spurs.
Josh Hart.
Here's Sharp. He has 7. An easy 2 points on the layup. Sharp's got 9. Spurs leading by 19. Wembanyama passes to Mitchell. Back to Wembanyama. Shoots. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Henderson passes to Neely. And he dunks it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Now, Wembanyama. 16 points for him, and they pick up 2.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Christopher, that's good.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Pass to Mitchell. And the Spurs scoring again.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Here's Sharp. And the shot goes in. He's got 11.
That was a disgusting first half he turned in, but it's been night and day for him after the break.
Hart the pass to Mitchell. Now Wembanyama. Pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. They get it back. Wembanyama, good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Always giving max effort on the glass, taking everything they'll give him.
For 3, Henderson scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
T-shirts are going out now. Look up and grab one.
Trailblazers making a switch here. Gafford's checked in. San Antonio making a switch here. Collier, Henderson defending. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Spurs lead by 20. Portland's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Passes to Christopher. Down low. Here's Neely. Banked in off the glass. Neely's got 16.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
Back to Wembanyama.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Scoot Henderson. Getting around 24 points per, 6 assists and 6 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Take a break. He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
And he knocks down the first one. Lillard's checked in for the Trailblazers. And San Antonio with the change here too. Vassell, he's checked in for Hart. That misses, so he splits the free throws. So here's one for you, RJ. Is there anyone in the league right now that reminds you of yourself as a player?
Now, if we're talking about me in my prime, and I hope these players don't get disrespected, but Jaylen Brown and Andrew Wiggins, just the way they play, some of the moves that they make, like I can see myself doing those things.
Collier, covered by Lillard, and they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Kispert's checked in. Ball's knocked loose. Now here's Lillard. He has 6. The pass to Neely. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul. Third.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Spurs.
They've been hitting consistently from mid-range all game. It's been a big part of their offensive production in this one.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
The first one falls. That one is no good. Spurs leading by 16. Here's Collier. Pass to Vassell. Second shot opportunity, and he hits the jumper for 2. 13 points in the game. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. Pass to Kispert. This one for 3. Here's Gafford. Right through the D for the layup.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Here's Collier. They grab their own miss. It's good on the putback. And the Spurs lead by 18.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Neely, the pass to Gafford. Lillard looking around. Passes it to Kispert. 5 to shoot. Driving the lane. And there's the pass to Gafford. Over Wembanyama. Gafford misses.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
That's how you play. It does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Back to Gafford. Out to the right wing. It's blocked. Vassell, the bounce pass. Now, here's Sharp, covered by Vassell.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Wembanyama, no good. Trailblazers trail by 20. 56 seconds left to play in the third.
The contest and the rebound, folks. That is how you defend.
Pass to Vassell. And he makes that one.
The defense was there, but Vassell stays calm and uses that length inside.
Portland's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Now, here's Sharp. Tight defense on him. Open and close and nails it. Sharp's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Wembanyama against Gafford. Here's Wembanyama. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
For San Antonio, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
Wembanyama taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Wembanyama. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Spurs out in front, just dominating this one. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Greg Popovich.
Nobody holds the ball, not even 1,001. You catch it, it's a shot, it's a drive or pass, whatever you got.
Specific in open lane, move the ball.
Yeah, and the key is fast decision-making, and that takes great recognition from all 5 guys in terms of communication. That's really what we call chemistry.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Lauri Markkanen is out there with Kispert. Then it's Damian Lillard and it's Christopher in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Hart with it. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 6. Ripped away. And now Portland on the break. Lillard against Mitchell. With a step back. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Teardrop shot. And he lays it up and in.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Mitchell against Lillard. Four on the clock. Looking to get it going. The Trailblazers with a new shot clock. Here's Robinson Earl. No good, not a friendly rim at all this trip down. San Antonio's gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. Now we know, Richard, you've made your stance on shortening the NBA season very clear. Are you still opposed to the idea?
I am so opposed to it. When you think about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, you think about the travel that these guys had to do, and they still played 82 games. They weren't sitting in first-class seats. And now, fast forward 40, 50 years, players can't do that, or they want to shorten the game. I'm sorry. Stick with the history.
The first one falls. Henderson's checked in for Lillard. And so he hits both. And so Henderson will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Pass to Kispert. And he banks in the lane.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
Mitchell against Henderson. Mitchell passes to Nurkic.
Come on, box him out, man.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Hart. It's good.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Henderson passes to Christopher. Back to Henderson. The tray. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Mitchell kicks to Nurkic. Pass to Cook. Now here's Hart. Not a lot of room. Mitchell wide open. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Trailblazers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Well, players certainly have become comfortable, Richard, asking for trades. Has it become too commonplace?
It doesn't happen too much in general. I just think a lot of times it's the stars, and so it becomes a lot bigger. So if we're going to say players, make sure we point out the stars. But loyalty is a two-way street. I remember Blake Griffin signing a 5-year contract with the Clippers, and the next thing you know, he was traded.
And that one's good by Henderson.
Assisted by...
So it's San Antonio now. They have a 19-point lead. And the pass to Sohan. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Macy. Wembanyama gets the bucket. Wembanyama has got 25 points. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. But drive by Henderson. And then Henderson with the dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And he gets it back. Trailblazers trail by 19. Pass to Christopher. Kispert with it. Passes it to Macy. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Here's Watford. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Back to Mitchell. Softly drops in the floater.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
And here's Henderson. The pass to Kispert. Here's Christopher. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Yeah, he's just a confident shooter from the three-point range, even with the D hovering near him.
San Antonio leading by 16. Mitchell outside. It balls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And he's been much more assertive here in the second half, getting to his spots, executing with ease.
Pass to Macy. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Hart, and he slams it one-handed.
Feed the interior, good things will happen.
Now a timeout called by Portland. So around the NBA, Richard, we've seen an uptick in injuries, more missed games. Why do you think that is?
Well, call me old, but guys used to play through those minor aches. You said it, Kevin. I've played 82 games 4 times in my career. I've played 78 or more 7 times in my career. End of the day, you're not healthy for all of those games. It's about making that decision to push through and go play.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Neely's checked in for Macy. Jeremiah Robinson-Earl comes in for Trendon Watford. And it's Sharp in for Kispert. Here's Christopher. Rejected by Gonzalez.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Wembanyama passes to Mitchell. Rebound by Neely. Neely's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Sharp driving to the basket. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Here's Sohan. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
They've been able to attack the defense before they get set, really making the most of their fast break opportunities.
And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Markkanen's checked in. Henderson against Mitchell. Pass to Dick. Markkanen pulls it in.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
And you got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
Mitchell against Henderson. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, another turnover, but guys, on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
Trailblazers trail by 20. Outside, Markkanen. Floats it up for Henderson. Outside, Gonzalez. Passes it to Wembanyama. Count it, good. Wembanyama has got 13 points here in the second half alone. Portland's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Henderson against Mitchell. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Gonzalez. Dick wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc. Dick's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
To the inside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Henderson passes to Sharp. He blocks it again. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sending back everything.
A different look now for Portland. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Neely. Kispert comes in for Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. And it's Josh Christopher in for Henderson. The Spurs also with the sub. Looney's checked in. Here's Kispert. Clock at 6. Right wing. Markkanen inside the line. No good again that time. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. The pass to Sohan. Mitchell outside. Gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
Whatever adjustments were made at half, boy, they are working. He's looking like a different player since the break.
Here's Christopher. Pass to Kispert. We have certainly seen some great MVP races the last few years, Richard. Are you satisfied with how the MVP is chosen?
Yeah, Kev, I was happy with it. At the end of the day, there's always going to be at least 2 or 3 other guys that have a legitimate MVP case. So, this year might have been a close one, but next year it might go to the next guy.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Josh Hart comes in for Victor Wembanyama. And it's Vassell in for Davion Mitchell. Looney passes to Gonzalez. Here's Sohan. Fires from deep. Rebound by Christopher. Portland is on 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. San Antonio with the rebound. Sohan's got 6 rebounds in the game.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left to play here in the fourth. Portland's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Now the lineup for the Spurs. Collier.
.144 left in the fourth quarter. Sharp the pass to Gafford. To end the cold streak. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Spurs.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Victor Wembanyama.
He limited the opposing offense's impact as well with some superb defense, finding lots of chances to knock away shots.
Now, here's Vassell. Defense is right there. Pass to Collier. Spurs working the ball around now. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Vassell. Off target with his 3. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Portland Trail Blazers. Steps back and fires. Buries the jump shot. Henderson's got 35 in the game.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. We'll see you later.